Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Oracle Love Light. So we're going to jump right up on in this video. I just wanted to show you guys a quick Dollar Tree haul. So I found this new dressing, ranch extra creamy. For 2 tablespoons, it is only 2 net carbs, so we're going to be trying that out. I got me some little jars because I want to make some chia pudding, some coconut oil, some olive, some pickles, and then I found these little packets of wild caught pink salmon. So we're going to be trying this as well, which is 0 carbs. We're going to throw that on top of a salad. I also had got some meal prep bowls, but you guys, I really don't like doing plastic meal prep bowls just in case we have to warm it up or something like that. I really love glass bowls, and I try to take glass bowls when I'm taking it to work because that's what I'm going to be warming it up in. So, but on the back of that bowl, it says it's full microwave safe proof. So I'm just hoping the plastic particles don't heat up in my food and give me cancer and all this other stuff. You know, I'm just hoping that don't happen. I'm not making light of it, but I really am. Like, it's so hard to kind of really eat clean when you have such a busy life and so many things that is put out in these stores supposed to be designed to help you, but it really hurts you in the long run. It's like, ugh, come on now. Anyway, all right, enough of my rant. I'm sorry, y'all, because my throat is still a little acting funny, but she getting better. But it's still acting funny. So here you see my original trio, which is mushrooms, onions, and green peppers. I'm going to take half of it because I'm going to be making us some egg bites. But look at this sauce that I found at Aldi's. So for a half a cup, this sauce have 7 carbs in it. So this was a kale pesto sauce that I'm going to be using in this meal that I'm going to be making. This is my first time making this meal. I'm going to tell y'all my thoughts on this meal afterwards, after I get finished cooking it. We just gonna go in with the seasonings, with my kind of seasonings. You know the ones I love: Italian, oregano, red pepper flakes, garlic powder, onion powder. This time I put a little bit of salt and pepper in this too because I didn't put Cajun seasoning or anything like that. So just basic seasoning with about a tablespoon of avocado oil. Put that in the pan. We're going to mix it all up together. And when it's done, I'm going to show you something. So go ahead and get right on into the video.
Lost in your eyes, under your spell. Oh, it's like we've always known it. Even though it's new, I can already tell. Oh, that this feeling is taking over. Can we take our time? I wanna savor us. Every thought on my mind of you and I getting together. I gotta tell ya, I wanna love ya, I wanna love ya. So come on over, I wanna touch, kiss ya. The way you make me feel is precious. I want this feeling forever. Oh, I'll never be the same. Can't believe we found something this good. You're all I ever wanted. I can't believe we started out friends. Oh, it's like we were meant to be lovers. All I wanna do is feel you on my skin. Oh, let this feeling take me over. The way you take your time makes everything better. You were just on my mind.
All right, you guys, so now that our meat is almost done, we are going to put the rest of that sauce inside of a little container and put some garlic powder in it and parsley, and we're going to put this in the microwave to heat it up because it came from a jar. So I like to put a little bit of heat to it so I don't have no like weird aftertaste with it. That's just me. You don't have to do that. You can put it all into your meat if you want, but you need to save some sauce to lay on top of the meat. So this is what we're going to do. Turn our oven on to 350 degrees. We are going to spray some aluminum foil, put it on a cookie sheet, and then we're going to put a slice of mozzarella cheese on it. And I cooked mine for about 7 minutes. Now, although you guys, this was pretty good, this was ridiculous to make with this cheese. I can never like melt cheese, I guess, appropriately. Because when I say this cheese was like a disaster to work with, oh my God. And I see people who like make this and they can push the cheese down with a fork. I don't know if I let the cheese cook a little bit too long. I have no idea, but this was like, I won't make this again. I'm not even going to lie about it. The goal was to make the cheese kind of resemble ravioli. Like if you're craving ravioli and you know you can't eat them Durgo noodles, you can make this like a stuffed ravioli. However, I don't know about this, y'all. I do not know about this. I don't know about this. It was good, but it wasn't my thing. You guys try and tell me how you like it because this wasn't my thing. I'll show you guys a close-up of what it looks like. All right, you guys, so here is my snack. Yes, I'm going to have a Coke Zero today because I said I can. It is what it is. Not because it's a treat, because it's definitely not a treat. A treat will be you not craving it. All right, you guys. So before I get into dinner, which I might just have a small salad because I'm really still full from that whole cheese and beef little ravioli thing I made. I'm really still like a lot full from it. I wanted to show you guys my meal prep for my egg bites. So we're going to start off with 8 eggs. And this time I'm going to be using bacon versus the turkey sausages. We're going to season it with parsley, onion powder, garlic powder, red pepper flakes, and a little bit of Cajun seasoning. And then we're going to mix this all together. Now, usually I just break up some pepper jack cheese and mix it in with this. However, I went to the market today and did not get none. That's so petty. Like, why didn't I get some pepper jack cheese? Like, what in the world? What I do have is the Mexican blend shredded cheese. So I'm just going to put that up in here. And then we're going to make these things and make it work. Put your oven on 350 degrees. We're going to grease our muffin pan because after we mix all this together, we're going to pour it in there without bacon. As you saw, my bacon is in the microwave cooking. I cooked about 11 pieces of bacon. Now for my egg bites, what I do for the green peppers and onions and my mushrooms, well actually I didn't put mushrooms in this. For my green peppers and onions, I saute it a little bit to get it a little bit soft. That way it won't be really hard. I don't mind eating it like that if it's like in a salad. Like if it's raw onions and raw green peppers, I don't mind it if I'm eating it in a salad. But if I'm eating it inside like a bacon dish or like a cooked dish, I want them to be a little cooked. So that's just a tip. If you're going to add green peppers and onion, which is a must to give these egg bites some flavor. So if you're going to add that, definitely let it cook for a little bit. So while you are mixing up your eggs and stuff, turn your oven on 350. We're going to pan up our mixture and then pop it in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. All right, you guys. So to do the math on the carbs and the calories for these egg bites, I showed you how much I used. Altogether, it was 1,488 calories and it was 8 net carbs. So we made 10 egg bites. So of course you divide that. I'm just going to say 149 calories for each one. And of course, like 1.2 carbs for each one. So these are so good and so easy to make. A good meal prep. All right, you guys, so now here is my lunch meal prep. I'm only going to be prepping about 3 dinners because for me, you guys, cooking is like therapeutic. So it's hard for me not to cook a meal a day, like to cook some type of meal. So I'm only going to do this for 3 days because I ain't going to be able to not cook nothing. But anyway. All right, so first I sliced up some salmon. I put about maybe like, let's say 2 tablespoons of avocado oil on top of it. I'm just going to season it with garlic, parsley, and Old Bay seasoning and a little bit of Italian seasoning because we're going to put these in the air fryer. We're going to put them in the air fryer, and then when they're done, we're going to kind of like give them a little light brush of garlic butter, and then that's it. That's all we're going to do. For our asparagus, we're going to put about a tablespoon of avocado oil in there, a tablespoon of butter. We're going to season that with red pepper, garlic powder, and a little bit of Italian seasoning because this is what we do. This is our seasonings that we use. We're going to cover it and let that simmer down, and we're going to pop that in the bowl as well. As you can hear, you see my throat is still like acting crazy. Like I need a little cottage like in the middle of the forest or something. Somewhere where I ain't even got to participate in all the sickness out here. Like, this is crazy. Anyway, we're going to let this simmer for about maybe 10 to 15 minutes or until it's soft to your liking. And then we're going to take them out and put them in a bowl. I'm going to also cook a little bit of cauliflower rice to put inside the bowl. And that's it. That is going to be our meal prep. So I'm going to eat this for 3 days along with my egg bites. And I don't know, maybe for dinner, I'll incorporate a salad or something like that. But yeah, your girl growing up a little bit. I'm growing up a little bit. I'm trying. All right, so now that we got our meal prep out the way, it is time to make some dinner. You know I saved me a piece of that salmon for dinner. So I'm just going to be making a quick salad. And we are just going to season it with onion powder, a little bit of Italian seasoning, and red pepper flakes. I'm going to be using spring mix, and then I'm going to cut up some lettuce. I'm going to also cut up a little bit of cucumber, tomato, mushrooms, and a little bit of olives. And that's it. We're going to put the salmon on top, and then we're going to put some $1,000 dressing, and we're going to enjoy this thing. All right, you guys, so the day was 1,262 calories and it was 15 net carbs. That is going to be the end of this video, you guys. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. And you know those who have been rocking with me, thank you for all of your love and support. I thank you guys for joining me. I thank you for sharing this space with me. And as always, I thank you for watching.